Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and yeah, oh, we failed again. Oh well. Yeah, I've just been out getting more aspen. But this time, I took a scythe with me, because, well, saplings, you know. Yeah, chopping them all down, and I'm kind of sat there thinking maybe I ought to get a few saplings this time around, so that's what we've done. Not done a huge amount. I've got on the system, on the game a little bit earlier. Put down a little bit more wood in this area. You should be able to see the dock space starting to come into view on the mini map, and obviously you can see it here. Gaps for the odd thing, and I've kind of bringing it down to here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to merge it in. Yeah, I might take it a little bit further, bring it round. I might even do a curve. I might curve this yet, because that looks a little bit abrupt for my personal liking. But I think it's going to look good once it's done. So yeah, I'm all in all, on the whole, happy with that. Now we've got a whole load of aspen planks now. We've got absolute bucket load of sticks. I need some of those. Don't need a lot of them, but I need some of them. I got my sandwiches, nom 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 nom, and I need to put this away before we sleep as well. Knew I'd got one. Made another because I couldn't find it, and there it was, hiding in plain sight. So yeah, the plan today is really to get this, is to kill all the chickens. No, the plan today is to really get this dock side done and extend it down and start getting the foundations in for a fishing shack, which is going to be off of the headland there, just kind of projecting out a little bit. Oh, we need to drink. Better do that. And then start looking at a few decoration kind of things for the area. I don't want to go deco crazy again. No, I think we ought to come actually. Yeah, my thoughts are starting to come along this loop, this line, this tack, if you like. And that is that we ought to be starting here and then maybe coming out like this, because then we can come in here and we can, I know it'd be quicker with my shovel, but you know, and we can take you out, and that can go down there, and then we can have all of this. And I know that's a bit wet, but I'll probably take those up and dig those out in a moment. These, I'm trying to think, have I got anything to replace them with though? And the answer is not really on my person. Hang on, let's correct that, shall we? So we just need a little bit of you, and what we can do is we can go and take these out. Just because, you know, it'd be a waste not to, wouldn't it? Or it'd be wasteful to, shall we say. And I know there are certain of you who watch this series who do get very stressed at waste. And that's fine, you know. There is absolutely nothing wrong with getting stressed at waste. Which, speaking of which, we'll have those out. And we shall probably go and let's have a look there, and then there. Maybe something like that. I'm just trying to think how I want this to work when, right, let me just get the mode. So this is going to be the stairs down, and we'll do that. I think that, in fact, that works there. And then I was thinking maybe something like this. Now we need to put a brick out there, but at this point this is when we swap over into that mode. I know this is going to look a bit strange to start off with. It's just one of those things. Oh, you just can't do it, can you? No. Okay, fine. I don't like using this chisel underwater because it's not the most precise thing, because you're bouncing up and down, and of course you muck up on your chiseling and you've ruined an entire block, which again in vanilla Minecraft you go, oh, it's only a log block, will live. But you don't do that in TFC. In TFC it's not just a log block, it is something more. It has intrinsically a great deal more value than that. Right, and that's that. So that kind of merges us into the landmass here. I think that will work. We don't need you anymore for a while. Yeah. What we do need to do, however, is that was an odd. We'll do that. We'll have that one. We'll leave you like that, and then maybe something like this, just again so we can mix up and mix some of these blocks in. Right, we'll do you and you. That's those. We'll do you like that, and we'll do you like that. So you get that going on, plastered around the place in strategic locations. So yeah, continue. I'm going to continue doing this, and that's all needs to come out, and I'll be back in. More aspen needed. More aspen got. All right. This is the decked area. This is as much decking as I want to put down. It's a fairly large expanse of it, and you know, I also need to do some of that just to give the patched look a complete feel going on around the place. So yeah, the path now comes along over to where this decked area. All decked out, so to speak, and you're not chiselable, so that must have been a stair. And then we come over from there. You can come out this way into the rest of the area that we've got set aside, and I think, where is it? This is the point where I think my fishing shack is going to start getting come up and out. Yeah, and I am, on the whole, happy with that. Now, if I want to make aspen fence, it's fortunately not as cheap as I would like, but there you go. Because of the amount of planking used. Do I really want aspen fence? I should have really decided on whether I like aspen fencing before. No, I don't like that. Ah, what a waste of planks. Maybe some more of that wouldn't be go amiss. Maybe one here and one maybe there, and then maybe just one and there maybe, and maybe actually one there like that. So then we're going to need I need that paper, don't I? What did I do with that? I put it away. That's what I did with it. I need to go and put these stairs away anyway. So, but that doesn't look bad. I am happy enough with that. So that's the basic kind of dock area. Fence. Technically it should go in the carpenter, shouldn't it? That's why I'm sat there wondering where it should be. But I need paper 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need to combine those. Get the old blueprints up. We need where's my chisel? So these need to be chiseled back to this. 1, 2. This is probably going to break this chisel, but I brought my new shiny black steel chisel with me as well. I knew I'd built another one. And that will go there. And then what we shall do is we shall imprint that. I don't think this is actually necessary, but there you go. And then we're going to go and change you to detail mode and go plib and plib. Puff and puff. Alright, and then I'm going to have to double check that. That almost looks like that was a cheaty. Okay. Yes, that wasn't there. Puff, and last but by no means least, poof. So that's the bollards in, and I'm happy with those. Now we're going to need, what else do we want around here? We could do with some forms of illumination. We're definitely going to want some nautical styly things about the place as well. Nautical, not naughty. You know what I mean. I don't know whether I've got enough to fill all of these, but we'll see whether I've got enough beer. If not, I'll have to start brewing. We probably have just got enough actually. 1, 2, and 3. Then we need the glass. It's glass, sticks, and string, wasn't it? For these, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Glass, sticks, and string. Glass. So then we just need the string, and we're good, and we can get some illumination down there on some of the bollards. I think those bollards will make a good point for illuminating from. Right. So was it 1, 2, 3 like that? I believe, if I recall correctly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Will give us a reasonable number of lanterns. Pop that away. Wow, doesn't night come around quick. Yeah, rattling on here. So while we've got these, let's just so I think we probably want one on that, one there, one there, definitely one there, almost certainly one there, and maybe one out on the dock there. Maybe say there. And while we're out here, we'll have a quick news. So from the docks, what else do we want? We're going to want, apart from really wanting to kill those chickens, I wouldn't mind, but I went so far to get them. Okay, and we'll finish you off. Incidentally, we did meet a creeper while we were out and about getting that wood. So, where are we? We are got lights. I mean, it's not fully lit. So that's not the point. Yeah, we know the fully lighting thing. It's just not. It's not a major issue. Now, obviously, we can stick barrels and stuff floating around down here, and I'm thinking we'll have another ramp similar to that, coming up to get up to this side of the cliff, rather than that that thingy hoofer. There's what have we got that is definitely of a nautical theme then? Well, not a fire hydrant. That's, well, I suppose it might be nautical, but you know, it's not suitable, shall we say. I thought we had something in this bit, but we don't. Okay, nothing in trophy, except fish trophy. God only knows. I'm not even going to look at the plushies because I know what will happen. I'll end up, right, we'll have a bunch of those because they're good. We'll maybe get a decent sized thing and a large keg, and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of those. What else? Sports, well, we've got some, we can get fishing nets about the place, and there is a few of these anchors could go in there, and maybe even a big anchor. I'm not sure whether we can fit that anywhere, but let's see. Right, let's have a look at the big anchor. Wow, wow. Yeah, that's huge. That is massive. I don't think this will really fit anywhere somehow. It's a shame, but there you go. I mean, you could have a little anchor. I don't know whether we can get, you know, can we get just an anchor? You see, that just looks strange as well. They need to be put somewhere against something, I think, to work. Get the kegs in though. That's easily done. Maybe stack a couple across and like that. You can, you know, pop a thingy there, maybe even one just back there. This one, obviously, we could pop it up. That is huge. That really doesn't fit here. Okay, that's fine. This is all part of the learning process, so to speak. And then you've got some of this going on, which we can just stack a. Can we? The problem is with these is no, that's not going to work either. They don't stack very well. And we've got more barrel, so maybe you pop a barrel in there. Doesn't hurt. So we're starting to get kind of a feel of a working harbour, and that's kind of what I'm after here. Now I think, what did I do on the FTB? Did I just? Yeah, that's not going to play. That is not going to play. What about? Oh, all right, fine. We'll fall in. I mean, that doesn't look too out of place. If we have just these, it gives again nautical feel to the place. There's the nets, isn't there, as well? That's also an important thing. But we'll go. We'll have you maybe there. Oh, I only had 3. All right, fine. Let me get back out of the water then. So let us, and we can get stuff done over here as well. We're not just going to be, you know. Ooh, you don't like going against that, do you? How about there? No, we'll get you there. See, that really doesn't work just there. We'd have to go down a bit, put some nets about the place, just hanging on the things like drying, but I think that's better for, probably more useful for the fishing shack. Let's just have a look around the place now, see what we think. It's getting there. there's stuff happening. There was, oh, I was wondering whether we can get, yeah, that might work. We just need to double check something. If I can just find, if I can find what I'm looking for, then we're laughing. But if I can't, then we're not. I could have sworn I saw. Maybe I'm barking. Maybe I have completely. I could have sworn I saw, like, well, we got these, so we can grab a couple of those. Some golden apple. I've a few of those. Some spuds that can go back in. That can definitely go back in. We'll put those back in for now, and we'll have a couple of carrots. Anything else while we're here? Storage technologies doesn't really work. There we go. We'll take that. That's got a purpose. I could have sworn that there was a. Well, let me take a small pile of seashells, maybe. Right, let us go down and we'll just get some produce and stuff about down here and make this place look even more busy and in use. So, you know, we've got barrels with apples and red apples, and it's a shame that that doesn't want to go like that, but there you go. Some red apples there. We can get a few green apples back here, maybe even a carrot or 5, and a little bit of green, so we don't have to just stick it on the decking. We can stick them wherever we like. So yeah, and that gives colour to the place. We're starting to look a little bit on the bland side. I think putting a little bit of colour around helps. And then over here, I don't know whether this will work or not, but there's still a little bit of sand around here. There's a bit of beach, not a lot, but a bit. A few seashells out there, and here, because the plushies and things, this has kind of become a theme. Someone's made a little sandcastle over there on the corner. I don't know. It doesn't really fit. It's the wrong colour sand, but that is starting to look quite busy and productive. Let me just go check how long we've been recording, but I'm happy with the progress so far, and we'll see whether we've got time to start thinking about a fishing shack over here. But alright, so yes, we are at 23 minutes, but we've got plenty of time. I'm hoping nothing apart from him burning over there. We appear to be reasonably clear of mobs, so let's head down here. And what I am thinking, again, the fishing shack is not going to be huge, but it is going to be sufficiently large that we can at least use it to, you know, spend the night and we'll be safe and away from things. Wait for a little bit of lag to go away. So I'm thinking what we'll do, we'll start here, and we're going to go and get the first pile is going to go there, and then I think the second pile will go here, and then we're going to come down. Come here, you. So that's going to be the extent of the actual building, and then they maybe have the posts will come out somewhat further. Hang on, there then, isn't it? I think. Yup, that's it. Got you. So from there we can then get in our floor, which again is going to be, we're going to stick with this just to keep the colour theme going. I've got a reasonable amount of this. It's not necessarily going to be the walls, but it is going to be the floor. So yeah, and maybe I might take some of that out and just swap it out for the green stuff, but I'm not 100% convinced on that for this particular part of the build. So yeah, there's no right answer, just things. Right, where are we? We are here, and we are going to go and bring you across like so, and then this will come across like this over here. And the reason here I've brought myself a little bit further out for this is when we get to coming here. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then this is the middle. 3 and 4. Far enough? 4, and then that, yeah, there we go. Go at that. We're going to have a little bit more you. I'm not so bothered about mixing up the floorboards in this bit either, because this is probably a slightly, you know, in better repair part of the build. And then what we're going to do is about here, we're going to come up like that, and hopefully this is going to be a little bit deeper, I suspect. But now normally when I do vanilla builds, I like to, especially if I'm underground, even though there was a little bit where that overhang, that bit of ground, there was gravel, so there's gravel, then it goes to thing, and I like to change that out for the log. But for this, because it's that much more awkward, I'm going to I need more pine. I'm going to kind of leave that where it is. So this side I want to do like not quite like that. And yes, and as you know, it's funny because people tell me off for not using the saw, and it's not a case of I don't want to use the saw. It's not a case of I don't want to use the saw. It's a case of using what's on my hotbar at the time. So, but we might as well have this lot out, because that's kind of pointless, and we can have this lot out as well, because again, why waste those resources underneath something, you know, something which is otherwise not going to be seen. You just, you know, makes a certain amount of sense to me, I think. Okay, we'll get you sawn up. That's the last of that batch of aspen. Which is fine, because aspen is not going to be the wall build, the building, the walls of the building anyway. I don't know what I'm really struggling to get the words out today. Maybe if we do that with just a little bit of that in there, maybe just so I'm not wasting, you know, good thing. And then we're going to go back to there, and that is going to go like that. So we'll get more pine. The pine will go there, obviously up into the, and there, and we'll go up to at the height of 3. That will allow us to put some walls on. And if we just have a look at the journey map, that should actually allow us to get a kind of a good feel for what's going on down here. So that's actually a fairly big expanse of wood we've panelled out there. So I think that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a good size, and it obviously then opens all this this area up here for development. And we've still got a little bit of hill left over here to play with, and all of this. So we've got plenty of room. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have a little break. We will continue this next. I'm gonna have that pine tree actually. Or should I? No, I'm gonna give you that one. Let's go and get things. I think we'll continue and get the fishing shack done next episode. This tree can go though, because it's in the way. Oh, I forget. And get the fishing shack done, and we can start thinking about what else we want on that frontage, on the, I don't know, boardwalk, I suppose would be as good a name for it as anything. I mean, it's technically kind of, you know, it is a boardwalk. It's not an English phrase. That's well, it's not a British phrase, UK phrase. I believe that boardwalk, or maybe it is. I think, because I'm trying to think. The boardwalk. Most of the times, people talk about boardwalks, they tend to be talking about a US kind of thing, phenomenon. You know, the such to the extent that, you know, it had this little program that Boardwalk Empire was out there. But I've heard it referred to for piers as well. You know, the old seaside thingies. Oops. So, oh dear. Oh, bum. Well, that was a waste. Oh, right. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave that. Is there anything up here? Anything interesting? Don't think so. So yeah, we're getting there. It's growing step by step, build by build. The place gets more complicated, more fleshed out, more detailed, if you like. And he says chucking his stuff on the floor. But I think we're going to take a break. We'll come back to the pier, boardwalk, dock, shack thing. Yeah, whatever. We'll come back to that and next episode. But for me, that really is starting to take shape. It's looking like. I just want to have a good look at this from a good angle. I'm just going to try from the house's veranda. Actually, we don't use that enough anyway, do we? So yeah, let's see how that looks from up here, and then we'll call it an episode and the world. But I'm liking that. I think that's got character. You know, we've got plenty of items. We could, I mean, if I were to place one of the big ships down there, it would not look out of place. Obviously, it's a shame that we can't leave them placed. But yeah. Oh, what's going on? So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Any ideas, suggestions, whatever, as per usual, do let me know. I am about a week or so ahead of myself, so you know, don't worry if I don't appear to act on your suggestions very quickly. It's only because I am at least, typically at the moment, I'm 2 episodes ahead of myself. So, you know, it takes 2 episodes before I see what you've put on this one. But until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.